we're back. Episode 3, part 2 is ready to drop. Rebuild Not Broken with my girl Teryne. I hope that you are sitting down with some coffee, some tea, some water, and a notepad because my girl went up on a Saturday. It's about to get gooder and gooder. And yep, I said gooder and gooder. We're about to drop it. Let's go. So you found it, Blashik.
Yeah,
See, I've been saying the name of
yeah,
y'all. I'm country. So just excuse me. Blashik. Beauty empowerment camp for girls. Why is it so important for young girls to learn confidence and discipline at an early age?
man, because it hit home with me. What I'm teaching to these young ladies, if I had learned back then, that's what brings me so much joy. Just to give them a boost of confidence, because guess what? They don't have to wait until they're 21 or 22 like me when I went to hair school, only because my mom wouldn't sign me up. Even if mom doesn't sign them up, they still had a confidence to know that they can do it because we strengthen that area.
Yeah.
But just for the moms to even allow them to come, that lets them know this their passion to
Yeah.
pour into them.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important for just to pour into young ladies, because I'm like, it's limited. They
Yeah.
have gymnastics,
Yeah.
but what is there? Boys have football. Boys
Yeah.
have so many other things. And what do? I know as a little girl, me and my friends, we wanted to play with Barbies and have a Cabbage Patch doll. And the first thing I know I did was grab a comb.
Yeah.
I definitely was trying to comb hair. You want your doll to look very good
Right.
and put her pretty clothes on. And so it's not only just about the hair. I teach them etiquette. I teach them money management. I asked them, so y'all know at this point I've taught y'all how to do this braid all week. Well, you got to pay me. How much you think I deserve?
Right.
So then, this summer I'm going to bring in Monopoly money and teach them how you got to pay Miss T because she is your assistant. If I got to hand you the comb and you don't have what you're supposed to have, 4 clips on your apron, where your clips fit? Now I got to go get you one. I need $1.
Right.
So
Right.
just
Right.
teaching them that that's what you're going to have to do when you go into this industry. And so it's a blessing to be able to see the entrepreneurship side. And then also, once I finished school, to see the actual corporate side. I was in banking for a long time before I actually went to hair school. So that was an insight. I wanted to spend time with my kids. I wanted my own schedule.
Right.
Also, I was passionate about this. So the girls definitely, it helps them because it's helping them at home.
Yeah.
So the moms are telling me, oh, they have a lunch break. They're standing
Right.
up. I'm catching them sitting in the seat. I said, oh, so now you see what Miss T feel like when y'all getting y'all hair done with your auntie braid my hair. Well, auntie got to stand up and do it now. Oh, get up. It ain't break time yet.
Right.
So
Right.
guess what, Miss T? I got comfortable shoes on today.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
So
Can't be
they're
doing all of that.
they're
Right.
understanding the work ethic and what it takes to really put the work in. So
That's good. That's good. I like how you are helping them learn the basics from the inside and out. So when they get to that age, nobody can run game on them.
no.
Or when they get to that 15, 16, and they need an extra 25, 30, 40, 50, they know how to do it and do it the right way.
Yes, and I wish someone had taught me that,
Yeah.
So I had to learn on the back end, but it's never too late.
Yeah.
It's just like any woman who feels stuck, it's never too late.
Yeah.
Young or old, it don't matter, but we never old. You're just gracefully aging.
Okay, T. So you also help people restore personal credit and establish business credit.
Correct.
Why is financial literacy important for women today?
For those who feel stuck, for those women who feel like they cannot. I hear so many. I have consultations with many clients, and I have a lot of women that are trying to leave situations, and they don't want to feel. Your credit has more power than actual cash. You can keep your cash if your credit has the strength. So we just as a culture, I feel like we just weren't taught properly, how to manage credit, how to have credit, to have the necessary things. If your credit is good, you can walk in there. You don't have to even show a check stub or bank statement.
Yeah.
You don't have to show a thing. You are approved.
Yeah.
And so it's about relationship with banks. And I just, not only am I helping them restore their credit, but I'm also teaching them how to maintain it. And then
Yeah.
I teach them how to help their children.
Yeah.
So it's just helpful because you won't feel stuck if you know, oh, I know how to, do this, fix my credit, do whatever
Right.
is needed.
Right.
If you know how to fix those things or seek the help,
Right.
you won't feel stuck. So I
Right.
think it's very important for women to know the power of finances and literacy with credit so that it's helpful for their future and their children's futures.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So we talked about her weekly Bible study. So when you host your weekly Bible study and emphasize about applying the word in the everyday life, what does living the word practically look like for you?
Living the word means putting the word on my screensaver on my phone, reminding myself. The more I keep reminding myself, looking at the word gets inside of me. So when I began to have those familiar, which I teach this, familiar is the family liar. Okay. So that's a lie. That
Mm.
those things that try to seep back in, that I know that I have tried to dig the roots up out, but you can't just dig them up. You got to behead those things. That's what David did to Goliath.
Yep.
He actually, Goliath was dead with that one smooth stone, but he still went into Goliath's sword and cut his head off.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's 15 years old with a head of a giant. This man was what 9 foot tall, nine
Yep.
feet tall or something. But saying this to say that's what we have to do to those familiar things that try to creep back in. So when they creep back in, just standing on the word. And
Yeah.
I know one scripture, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God did not give us the um, spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I can't quote all the scriptures, but I know piece by piece. And I'm like, God knows your heart.
Right.
So he know what you're trying to say.
Right.
I'm going to learn it. I'm going to get it. But as long as you know my heart, because that's what he looks at. He looks at the heart.
Yep.
And so if I keep just putting that word back in me and keep repeating the truth,
Yep.
because that's the truth, everything we think is not the truth.
Right.
We still have a flesh. We're waging war each and every day within our soul.
Right.
The flesh, the spirit. But I say this in Bible study as well. How tall are you? I'm 5'3". You shorter than me? Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, never knew that. But anyway, so you're 5'2" and I'm 5'3", right? So that's in the flesh.
Yeah.
Now, if we're just going to church on Sunday and we don't pour the word into ourselves, how big is our spirit man? So when you get into something or something triggers you, which one gonna win the fight?
Neither one.
The flesh is, because the flesh is 5'2".
Two. Yeah.
And that spirit inside, you're not feeding it, but on Sundays.
Right.
So if you're not feeding it, that thing is gonna be as small as an ant.
Uh-huh.
So anytime somebody trigger you, or the thing is, the little girl inside of me and you, I know the little girl in me, she had to stop growing because the body outgrew the little girl.
That's it.
But at this big 44, I can't go on HEB and have a tantrum because somebody made that little girl sad.
Yeah.
So what do? People argue, people cut people off,
Mhm.
people use foul language. They do
Yeah.
all the things because they're gonna look crazy in the
Yeah.
floor having a tantrum
Yep.
or going in the corner.
That little girl or that little boy moment.
It's still the little girl or boy is still always inside of us. It's just how we protect them, how we're gentle with them, and we continue to grow in the spirit.
Y'all, she preaching. Drop $1 in the we're gonna put the caption at the bottom where you can sow a seed into her ministry, okay? Because she preaching. That's good right there. Are you dealing with the little girl or the little boy inside of you? Are you knowing that you're not just supposed to put the word in you on Sunday? Daily deposits, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. God's not asking for hours, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But you have to make those daily deposits. And I love that. That was good, T.
Thank you,
Clock it.
nothing but
Clock
God. He
it.
get all the glory. Because for me to be here, my mouth open, I can't believe it.
And you're not nervous. You're not nervous.
I
So
am nervous,
good.
Callie. I'm a little nervous, but
Oh, Jesus.
I'm built for this, girl. We built for this.
Period.
Yep.
So, as someone studying psychology, how do mindset and faith work together in personal growth?
Mindset and faith.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. So look, I've been on it. So I always say, and the saying is, "What mind over matter."
Right.
But when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
your faith is grounded in truth.
Mm-hmm.
So your faith is grounded in the word of God, and
Come
that
on.
is your sword.
Come on.
And so you have the sword. The sword has to kill the flesh.
Come on.
Your sword is the word of God. And so my faith has to supersede every time.
Come on. She walking
Because
that thing,
it
y'all. She walking it. She
ain't no way,
walking it.
yeah, walk it.
Come
Don't
on.
just talk it. I
That's
always
it.
say actions speak louder
Louder than
than
words.
words.
Come
And
on.
so I believe that's why God had me muted, where I
Mm.
didn't talk.
Mm.
Because you have two ears and one mouth.
Mm.
So you have to listen more than you run your mouth.
Come on.
And so I just never been one, even now that I have a mouth, I speak when necessary. I speak when I'm supposed to speak. And
Yeah.
I try my best to have self control when I have a lot to say, but I'm just gonna be quiet. So yeah.
Did y'all hear how she walked that thing? She walked it. She walked it. She walked it. That was good, T. That was
Girl.
good. That was good. At 44, you walked through many seasons. What does walking in your purpose look like for you today, right now?
Walking in my purpose, I'm definitely Daniel, David. I'm a mighty warrior. You
Mm,
might not see it on the outside, but on the inside, hear me. My father is the lion and the lamb, and
mm,
don't come for his daughter. One, he got my back, and two, I'm standing on his word. So, me and this walk that I'm walking is so serious and important to me. It's a personal thing, it's very personal. It's not about anybody else. And I just ask God each and every day, place those people in my path who are supposed to be there. It makes it a little bit easier because guess what? Those hard conversations where I want to talk, ooh, I can call Nikki or I can call you.
yeah,
Turn the book of Job, and I want to read something. I don't have that kickback.
yeah.
So everybody's gonna grow at different paces. I
Paces.
understand that, but I also want people who are willing to take the journey as well. And so if you're pulling me back, you got to go.
Yeah,
You out of there.
yeah,
Out of there.
yeah,
I don't have time for the ignorance
yeah.
because that's what it is. At this time, in this day and time, and we looking at how the world is,
Whew.
if you're not getting seeking God and seeking his face, you really need to do some more self awareness because don't come over here in this space.
Right, right, right.
Leave. I'm gonna send you on to a detour because I don't mind helping, but I can't allow you to pull. And I'm gonna give you this one example. You have some oranges and sit them on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
The bad is gonna just go down and just pour out over into the good ones.
Right.
And so all it takes is one bad
Bad
apple
apple.
to spoil it for the bunch. So I cannot associate myself. I cannot allow that one orange I'm sitting on the counter with, which is
Mm-hmm.
the group. If it's three of us and it's one bad, okay, you're going to eventually pour it into
Spread.
exactly.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
you don't want it.
No,
So you
I
got to
don't.
deal with it.
Exactly.
Why do so many people not want to deal with that bad apple or that bad
Oh, it feels
orange?
good. It's a feeling. We operate on feelings.
Yeah.
That flesh,
Yeah.
it feels good.
And it's comfortable, right?
It's comfortable. And
Mm.
we've been doing it for how long? It took me
Woof.
40 years to open my mouth. Then another 4 years to even really God to start really showing me, oh, the King James, there's another version. Let me get all the other versions. So now versions of the Bible, now I really understand it. So now I can go back and read King James and I can understand.
Right.
I can understand what it's saying because of the growth. And all it takes is you to ask God. Ask God one question. Who am I?
Yeah.
Like, who am I? Because I know these parents, I love them to death, but ain't no way. My daddy was 19, my mama was 17, and I'm raising them. They leaning on me, which I'm gonna do everything I can, but they still want to stay next with their moms. It's a
Mm-hmm.
blessing for my grandparents to be still living, but we gotta break free.
Yeah.
God didn't put you here to be stuck.
Yep.
It's so much. My dad won't even get on a plane. Like, come on now, you know. So it's just the mind. That little small mind controls
Everything.
everything.
Yep.
Everything flows with it.
Yep. Yep. So we're almost coming to a close, you guys. I have a few more questions, but this question right here, I really want you to sit and think about it, T.
Okay.
If God sat you down today and said, "Tell everyone watching one thing," what message would you give her?
If God set me down, okay, I'm gonna ask you to repeat one more time.
If God sat you down today
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Tell every woman watching one thing," what message would you give her?
Yep. Oh, I would have to say, release it.
I don't
Let
think the
it.
people heard you.
Let it go. Release.
There you go.
Release it. Let it go. Whatever it is only a season. It's only a season. If when you trust God, He is going to turn that thing around. I just said it this morning on our 5:30 call. I said God could split that mountain open like He parted the Red Sea. He finna take you straight through the middle, but you done went around it, up on top of the mountain. What you doing on top of the mountain? We looking up, we down here because He done parted up. You wouldn't even know because you all the way up there. Get down. So
Right.
you taking a path.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we have to take accountability
Yep.
for us making the choices because that's your free will.
Yep.
Okay. So then you can't get mad nobody but yourself because you got to look in the mirror. Oh, I might be a single mama because of some choices I made. I might be this, and because of some generational stuff. Okay. But this is the thing. God has conquered the world. So when you release those things to Him, what happens is He gonna bring you back to Him, and all of that is just going to be for such a time as that. It's going to bypass. It's going. So if you just can have that mustard seed of faith, because it can seem like the worst time ever. But I would just say release it. Release it and let go. That's what I was
Release
saying.
and let go. I'm going to ask you three quick questions and I want you to finish the sentence. I'm going to say something and then I want you to finish it, okay?
Okay.
Starting over doesn't mean you failed. It means what?
You have strength.
You have strength. Divorce didn't destroy you. What did it do for you?
Made me stronger.
Made you stronger. Confidence is built, not given. So, what did you do to continue? What do you do to continue to build your confidence to make sure that you don't feel like it's given to yourself?
I keep seeking my purpose and my passion. I keep asking God because whatever that purpose is going to bless somebody else. Whatever that thing is that's nudging you, everybody is born with a gift. I truly, in my heart, believe that. When I meet someone and talk to them, I'm like, oh, I know what your gift is. I know what it is, but a lot of people won't embrace it because it's a fear tucked away. And so that's one thing, even though I didn't talk, God showed me what that passion was years ago as a little girl, which was hair. And by me doing the hair, I'm able to bless little girls and it brings me closer to Him because it doesn't feel like work. It just feels like this is what I'm doing and I'm walking in my purpose and He's ordering my steps. And it just feels like it makes it easier to grow because one, I'm pouring into somebody else and they gonna remember Miss T.
Yeah.
And that right there is something that I didn't have. And I'm like, man, I'm so happy to be able to be a blessing to somebody else, just be a vessel and let God use me.
Y'all heard it. She killed it. I just don't understand. That is it. Y'all give it up for my girl, Teryne Little. Let me tell you something. You must tap in. We're going to drop her Instagram page, her Facebook page. Go follow her. Go support her. Make sure you go to YouTube right now. Like, share, and subscribe. And tap in with this. This is the end of episode 3, part 2 of Rebuild Not Broken with our special guest, Teryne Little. As you can see, the information is on the screen, how to follow up and reach out to her to make sure that you support her in her business. Also, make sure that you continue to tap into the Let's Talk Sis community because we have a next guest that's coming and you don't want to miss it. Details are coming soon. Remember, sis, it's not too late. Put your faith in motion for 2026. Let's go.